Welcome back here in the Facebook group here, Fandemonium. Is I, T.W. Hamilton here with another sale. Waiting people in here before we get started. So let me just go to the Fandemonium homepage here to see if this is even appearing. So please be patient. This is just, I tried for the first time last night. I'm going to try to do better tonight. There's also some new inventory today. Hello, Jason. Welcome to the show. There's going to be some new inventory today. I got a lot of stuff. 33 new autographed 8x10s, and some are higher-end, rare items here. Even you might not see some of this stuff from the big-time guys either. So I'm going to go through that probably towards the end. But right now I'm just waiting to get some viewers before we start. So, Jason, if you want to help, tag some people, or let's see what we can do here to get started here. So we're just starting. We're about to start in a few minutes. And let's see how we do. So we have 4 viewers so far. Okay, so not bad. We'll get started in a little bit. How are you guys doing tonight, by the way? Anybody want to talk? Anybody have questions? Anything, about your life, wrestling related, sports, coronavirus? Happy to talk. We'll go through some of the nice memorabilia. Thank you, Jason, for tagging all those people. Look in the back here. I'll show you some cool stuff here while we're here waiting around, though. Just instead of jerking around. Got some interesting Funko Pops here. This one's signed by Money Incorporated here. And we got one by Sting and Luger over here. Again, this stuff, not really for sale, but just some cool things here just to show you. Yeah, I'm tired of the coronavirus too, Jason. It really sucks. I got some pretty cool posters over the years. This is like a Survivor Series 1991 signed by a bunch of guys. Let's see what else we got here. We got the Survivor Series 93. Even got Yokozuna signing that here. This one's really cool. There's let's see what else we got. Look at this one. This is the British Bulldog. Davey Boy Smith signed this one. Yeah, so we got some cool items here. Just trying to get some viewers, and we'll get the show started. How many people do I got right now here? Let's see, 5. All right. See if we get a few more, and we'll get started, guys. All right. So I'll just keep showing off some memorabilia here while we're waiting around here to kill some time. Let's see what else we got here. How about this? The Royal Rumble 93. That's a pretty cool one, right? We got this collectible piece of a Smackdown thing signed by a bunch of guys. Even Undertaker's on that one. Look at that. It's a pretty nice piece, right, guys? All right, let's see. I got some good stuff here. I don't always sell things, though. A lot of it's like for my personal collection. So we got the wrestling buddies here. How about this? Bret Hart and Mr. Perfect from SummerSlam 91, signed by both guys. You like that? All right. And I have a second one, too, in a different post. So, yeah. I don't get much exposure. I'm not a real I'm not one of those fancy vendors or whatever that you meet at the conventions, but I got some good memorabilia, guys, so I'm just showing you. Look at all the stuff I got on all the DVDs here, and tons of baskets and all the things there. So it's the world title Eagle wing belt here. So we got some good stuff here. All right, we got 7. We're gonna get started. Okay, so basically, here's how we do it. I'm going to go through mostly autographed 8x10s. There's a few unsigned, and there's going to be some couple books as well, all right? I'm going to name a price, and if anyone wants it, we'll see if there's any bidding for it. If someone just wants it, they can have it outright. I got my pen and paper here. I'm looking for USA customers only, though. If you're international, unfortunately, the shipping has gotten way too expensive. So unless you have a friend I could ship it to in the USA, and they'll give it to you. We could do that, but just shipping it to you directly could be a pain. All right, I'm going to show you some of these items I had last night. You're going to see those again. I'm going to get to the newer ones as we go on, all right? So we'll see if anyone's interested in some of these items. So I'm going to show you the item, name a price, and we'll see what you guys think. All right, so here we go. We're starting out right now. This is an Edge and Christian picture, only signed by Christian, okay? This one's only signed by Christian. I'm asking $11. Is anybody interested in Christian for $11? So this is, again, Christian right here. Signed it. $11 for Christian, okay? I should go pull up to. It's hard 'cause I'm doing this by myself. A lot of these guys, they get 2 or 3 guys to do this. I should get a stopwatch on the screen too, so I can figure out an appropriate time when we switch. And I'll read your comments in the chat too. I'm trying to do it all at once. So again, this is the first item tonight. Christian, $11. Let me see. I don't know if it's automatically scrolling or not. Anybody typing anything? No, not really. Anybody have questions or want to talk here? Nothing? All right. Christian for 11 is our first item. All right, we're going to go on. And I told you guys there's a lot of new items here tonight too. So we'll see if anybody wants any of those too. All right. So, but first I'm just going to go through kind of what I went through yesterday, but not many people saw this anyway. This is Jerry Lynn, former light heavyweight champion. He was in WWE and also ECW. Feud with Rob Van Dam. $9 on Jerry Lynn. Anybody interested in Jerry Lynn for $9? And I realize there's a lag too, so I'll wait for the appropriate time on that. All right, thank you, Jason, for continuing to invite people again. So we got Jerry Lynn for $9. All right, I'm scrolling down now. The things weren't appearing. All right. Yeah, I got you guys are watching T-Mart. He's going to get more ratings. He's like the professional vendor, but I'm just trying to see if we get any sales here. So if you guys can open both tabs even, that'd be helpful, but it is what it is. Jerry Lynn for $9. Okay, we'll move on. Oh, man, no one's staying. This is weak. Come on, guys. All right, next item. I told you, I promise you, there's going to be new ones tonight. All right, we got Papa Shango. Sorry, right here. $14 for Papa Shango. And I'd be willing to do mystery boxes, too, if anyone was interested in that. We got Papa Shango, though, for $14, okay? Papa Shango feuding with the Warrior, feuding with Bret Hart, all right? I guess nobody's interested in Papa. We'll keep going. Our next one is Tom Brandi. He was Tom Brandi. He was Salvatore Sincere, signed up here. Tom Brandy's a cheap one. I'm only asking $6 on Tom Brandi. Tom Brandi for $6. Anybody interested in Tom Brandi for $6? Okay. All right. We'll keep going here. Tom Brandi. Again, if you guys see something you wanted, just type it. I will always go back. All right. So that's that pile. I'll go to the next one. Here we go. All right. Next one. All right. Let me just give me 1 second. All right. Here we go. We got Bull Buchanan. $9 for Bull Buchanan. Okay. You don't see too many Bull Buchanan autographs out there. I know this is not the greatest of a photo. Asking $9 on Bull Buchanan. Okay, let me get some more. Let's put these on the ground, I guess. All right, next one. Jose Luis Rivera. He was one of the conquistadors, a low-card guy for many years in the World Wrestling Federation. Jose Luis Rivera, we're asking $10 for. Anybody interested in Jose Luis Rivera for $10? $10 here for Jose Luis Rivera, okay? All right, keep going. Again, I'm always willing to go back. It's fine. All right, Superfly Jimmy Snuka. It's tough to see. It's signed up here in blue. Looking for $18 on Superfly Jimmy Snuka. $18 for Snuka. Very cool pick. Unfortunately, like I said, the signature not the greatest. If someone wants to offer any counter offers, I'll listen to that as well. It's got to be somewhat reasonable, though. I ain't just giving things away. $18 for the Superfly, though. Jimmy Snuka. Okay. Moving on. Any questions in the chat? You can feel free to ask again. All right. I'm not seeing anything new, though, appearing. Jason, is anybody typing anything, really? I haven't really seen anything. Last thing I saw was you tagged David Vick. All right. Next one, Jonny Valliant, okay? $14 for Johnny V. He's dead. He's deceased. You're not going to find his autograph anywhere else unless it's from, like, the vendors. So, decent pick of Jonny Valliant, $14, okay? Johnny V. All right, next one. All right. Tito Santana of Strike Force. So Tito Santana of Strike Force. We are asking $9 for Tito. If you ever meet Rick Martel, it'll be a nice thing to get signed. Tito Santana of Strike Force, $9. We're just going to keep going. People want something, let me know or stop me. Again, you have questions, you want to talk about anything, it's cool with me. Like I said, fortunately, again, compared to some of the other big vendors, I'm just a noob, so just trying to get my business exposed and see who's interested. All right. Next one, we Gilbert, Dwayne Gill, who played Gilbert, looking for $8 on Gilbert. So Dwayne Gill, who is Gilbert, $8, please. All right. And moving on, we got Baby Doll. Baby Doll will be $13, okay? $13 for Baby Doll. Welcome to the chat, Nick. Nick's a great guy. He hosts Captain's Corner. Check out he's going to have some live auctions. He's a very good guy hosting Captain's Corner. All right. Jeez. So this one's done. Go to the next pile. And again, if anybody's watching this, if everyone watches this later on delay, feel free to private message me, and I will be willing to make deals via Messenger later on. Okay. Jason, you still there? Who's watching this? All right. Let's just keep going, though, while we're waiting. All right. This is a triple signature. It's signed by Umaga, Miss Jackie, and Charlie Haas, all right? So 3 signatures, and Umaga is tough to get because he's deceased. We're asking $30 for this, and it's signed by all 3 guys, and it comes with the certificate of authenticity from Wrestling Inc. Wrestling Inc. currently has this item actually on eBay. They are charging you $40, though. I'm just charging you $30. So you're saving money here. For $30, you can have Umaga, Miss Jackie, and Charlie Haas, all right? All right, let's see who else. All right, we got color photo. We're asking $13 for Waylon Mercy, okay? Mercy, it's a color photo. He was around the WWF in 1995. He was also Dan Spivey. Very cool gimmick. Waylon Mercy, $13. Nice glossy photo. All right. Man, I really wish I was a big-time vendor, though. These Marks will pay anything on them. All right. Natural Butch Reed, $8 for Butch Reed. Okay. Hacksaw Butch Reed. I wrote him in the mail recently. He signed my cards, and he wrote me a letter back saying, if I wanted an 8x10, I could buy one from him for $50, but I'm only charging you guys $8 for Butch Reed, okay? All right. Next one, we have Steven Richards. This is when he was in TNA as Dr. Stevie, okay? Steven Richards will be $8. Anybody want Stevie? $8 for Steven Richards. All right, let me get some more. Like I said, towards the end of the show, I will be showing the new inventory. There are 33 new photos. As of today. Again, I know I'm not as successful here on Facebook Live as most of those vendors, but I have other avenues. I have a lot of past customers who recommend me, and I'll reach out to them. I got YouTube I post on. So we'll see what you guys do. But I'm giving you guys a chance right now here on Facebook Live. If you want these items, you can buy them. If not, here they are. And we can watch this on delay, too. You can download the video. You go to mbasic.facebook.com. They tell you how to download things. Again, I'm happy to answer questions. I'm a one-man show, so I don't really see any comments appearing. If they are, I'm trying to scroll down. I don't see anything so far. It looks like we have very few viewers anyway, but we'll just keep going as it is. It is what it is. All right, first one here, Barry Horowitz, $8. I know there's other vendors that try to charge you $20 for him. He was in the World Wrestling Federation from 1987 to 1997, and then he was in WCW for a little bit. Great wrestler, Barry Horowitz. Enhancement talent, but he was on the undercard. Worked hard. $8 for Barry Horowitz. All right. Next one. I have a couple. All right, this Tatanka is the one with the a headdress. He's the most expensive Tatanka I'm selling right now. It's only $9, not that much. So if you want Tatanka with the headdress, $9. Okay. This is one of the so far. It's Umaga. You don't find his signature too much. Very rare. I'm asking $45 for Umaga. $45. Okay. I just got a message to see if it's about the show. Nope. Someone knowing about WFAN here. All right. Umaga, $45. Okay. And again, the reason he costs more is because he's deceased. It's a rare autograph. You're not going to find too much of Umaga. $45 for that pose. All right, I'm getting some more. As you see on the ground, I have a bunch of piles here. And I'm going to get to the new stuff a little bit later. Again, any questions? I'm happy to talk wrestling. I'm happy just to talk nonsense, whatever you want to do. Just got to bring stuff up, guys. I'm not seeing much in the chat, but who knows? All right, let me just make sure there's no new comments before we go. Okay, nothing new. All right, next one. All right, this is Abdullah the Butcher. Comes with certificate of authenticity from Bud Carson. The guy he's from Pennsylvania. He's like some big, I think his store closed up. I don't know. He sells a lot on eBay. His username is Phillies Fanbud. Asking $17 for Abdullah the Butcher. It's a nice picture. It's got the trophy. He's got a nice belt there. Abdullah the Butcher. Okay, $17. All right, our next one. Just make sure what price I put on. I don't want to mess up. All right, next one is Magnum Ta. We're asking $17 for Magnum Ta. Nice picture. He's got the world belt with him. Not the world title. He was the U.S. champion. He's got the belt with him. Magnum Ta was going to be a big star in the NWA. You know, tragically got injured. Did a little bit of commentary for a while. $17 for Magnum Ta. All right, our next item. There's a weird one here. All right, it's Bill Goldberg in a Santa Claus outfit. So it's his legit signature. It's Bill Goldberg. You know, stupid picture to put him in. The guy's Jewish. He's in a Santa outfit. He had the big undefeated streak. Asking $19. Usually you see Goldbergs in places. They're like $25, $30, even more. Just asking $19 here for Bill Goldberg, okay? Anybody interested in Goldberg? $19 for Bill Goldberg. All right. Here we go. I'm going to keep going. At least we're getting some viewers back, even though we're not getting bids, but it's okay. All right. This is the Jackal. It's just a magazine page, not an 8x10, but you don't see many Jackal or Don Callis autographs out there. Asking $16 for the Jackal. Like I said, there's not many out there. You can even search eBay. You're not going to find too much on him. $16 for the Jackal. All right. I promise again, guys, there's new inventory. Some people saw, like Nick saw it, and I saw a couple other people. 33 new items coming up tonight. And, you know, I'll take my time. I'm not in a rush to sell anything new. The older stuff, though, you know, you could offer me some stuff, and maybe I'll take it. All right. Rey Mysterio Jr. Signed right here. Nice picture. This came from a guy in New Jersey who's a vendor. I'm asking $26 for this. This is the same guy. He sold Ron Feinstein that personalized autograph book. I was a little pissed, man. He offered it to me for $45. And at first he wanted like $110. No one was buying it. I was trying to ask all my customers. Nobody wanted it. Then I find out Rob has it as a show. Rob sells it for $300. Imagine if I bought that. I'm sure Rob would have given me like $100 or something. I could have made money, but it is what it is. Rey Mysterio Jr., $26. Nice photo. Anybody interested, let me know. Rey Mysterio Jr. All right. Keep going. And promise again, new inventory. We're going to wait towards the end for that, you know. You got to get some people to buy some stuff first. All right. Waylon Mercy. Black and white photo, $11 for Waylon Mercy, okay? $11 on Waylon Mercy. All right, let me grab some more here. Jesus. Got it? Okay. All right, next one. This is more of a current product guy. I don't really follow the current products. I don't know much about it.
Simon Gotch, $7 for Simon Gotch. Anybody interested in Simon Gotch? $7, okay? All right, let me see. I got some comments out. Andy, it's from the horror movie. Guys, TW's willing to take offers. You say something you like. You want to do a mystery? Yeah, I'm willing to do a mystery pack. Yep, I'm willing to do some of that stuff. So just, you guys say I could take counter offers. I could take mystery packs. There could be bidding stuff, whatever we want to do. But, again, and you can contact me privately on Messenger if you want. It's fine. We'll wait till after the show, though, for me to respond. All right, anyway, Simon Gotch, $7, okay? Come on, Rooney. You buy from everybody else. Why don't you ever buy from me? All right, next one. Leilani Kai, $9. Leilani sent this to me herself. We had a nice discussion. She sent me this cool photo. I'm asking $9 for Leilani Kai. Only reason I'm getting rid of it is because I got a nicer one of a Glamour Girls combo later. But this individual Leilani Kai will be $9. All right. All right, we're going to get a really cheap one in a second here. Let's see. All right, who's this guy? Let's see. All right. This one was personalized to a guy named Gabe, okay? Only asking $4 for Glenn Osborne. $4 for a personalized Glenn Osborne, okay? You're not going to find anything cheaper than $4. So Glenn Osborne for $4, okay? All right. All right, I got a message. Let's see who this is. No way, bro. Oh, Brian Burke. I'm not selling you Vader, Zeus, and Simmons for $45. You're insane. You gave me some other things on the want. We'll talk about that later. All right, let's see. No way, Brian. There's no way I'm accepting that cheap ass deal like that. All right. All right, Nikolai Volkov, a personalized one to Gabe. Personalized $4. Nikolai's deceased though, so I'm only asking $4 for Nikolai Volkov. Okay, $4. All right. Yeah, I'll do mystery packages too, guys. Like 4, 5, 6 photos. We'll work that out. Just message me if you're interested. Let's see. Yeah, Jason, we got some viewers, no buyers, but it is what it is. Okay. All right. Let's see. How much Barbarian is this? I'm just checking. I have a couple of Barbarians. I got to check what I priced this one at. All right. I got some Barbarians coming up. All right. There's 2 of them. This is a WCW one. Some WCW picture, from when it was dying days, I guess 99 or 2000. So I have a year now. All right. This Barbarian, I'm asking $8 for the Barbarian. Okay. $8. And I got a black and white WWF photo of the Barbarian. We're asking $6 for this Barbarian. So $6 for the one with the antlers in black and white, $8 for the WCW one. Always willing to go back to things too. You guys have questions, let me know. All right. All right, next one. This is one of those WWF match sheets signed by the Headbangers, Mashin Thrasher, and Darren Drozdov. Asking $15 for this, and that's quite a steal because look, this actually has Droz. I don't even have anything like this in my own collection where he signs it in his full name. These days he's paralyzed after what happened in that match with D'Lo Brown in 1999. He just signs it DD. So this was before he was paralyzed and he was wrestling. He signs the full name Droz, $15. Jason, it's okay. $15 for Droz, all right? With the Headbangers. All right, let's see the next thing. All right, we got a WWA. It's an indie federation. It's like a program booklet from a show in New Jersey in 2003. Okay, there's a whole booklet, and then in the back, so you see some of the booklet, some of the guys in there. Okay, the guy had people sign the back. A couple of them are personalized. It's that same guy, Gabe. Okay, I got it from his collection. It's got some good names. It's got Larry Sabisco. It's got the Barbarian. It's got Glenn Osborne. It's got some random guys too, I never heard of. Let's see if I can read some of these names. Jake the 14th, Big Slam Vader, Ravage. So I don't know if you guys know who these indies wrestlers are. You can find them all in the program though. $20. It's got 10 signatures. Very fair price. $20. All right. I'm gonna move on. Just go get some stuff. Hold on. Again, anybody wants anything, I will We'll sign USA customers only again. If anyone's joining us, I do not ship international. It's too complex these days. I don't even know what to charge you. All right, let's see. What do we got next? All right. We got Marty Jannetty, a black and white photo of Marty Jannetty. I am asking, I believe it's something like $7. Yeah, $7. $7 for this black and white promo picture of Marty Jannetty. $7. Okay, sorry, my finger's in the way. It's like a promo picture, $7, black and white, Marty Jannetty. All right. Let's see. Next one. Okay. This is signed by 3 guys. They're current product guys. So if I say their names wrong, don't forget I don't follow the current products. I don't really know who they are. Jinder Mahal, the guy in the middle. And then, I don't know if they're called the Singh brothers, the Sign brothers, or however you say it. Signed by all 3, though. $16. Yeah, Andy, only the USA. I don't even know what to charge you. That's the problem. So, unfortunately, unless you have a friend that I could ship it to in the USA and they'll ship to you, you want to work something out, maybe we could do that. But I don't know, I don't know. I don't want to go to the post office. All of a sudden, I say I charged you like $15. All of a sudden, it costs me $23. I lose money. I don't want to risk that. I want to know what I'm paying. All right, so that's why I don't ship it internationally. Plus, with the whole coronavirus thing, packages are moving really slow. Some things I mail to people like in Michigan, and they're sitting in their post office forever. It's like Michigan, I know, is a really big area. Even where I live in New Jersey, things are inconsistent. Some things I'm getting in 2 or 3 days. Other ones are taking weeks, so it's a bad time right now with the whole coronavirus. That's why I'm just trying to do USA only. Yeah, Jason, that's fine. Yeah, so if I'm saying $7 and you offer $5, and it's like, say it's like an item I had for a while, and I realize I'm not really getting any offers, I will take them. Anything I say today, there's a new inventory. I'm not jumping on your offer right away though. I got to. I have a lot of customers already PM me before the show started. I gave them a quick sneak peek, and if you guys are going to lowball me, that's a new inventory. It's not going to happen. But anything else, until I say new inventory, though, yeah, these I'll take offers. All right. And this is the last Barbarian. I have a whole bunch of Barbarian things I mentioned today. This is the last one. This one I want $10 for. It's a decent picture of the Barbarian. I guess he was in WCW at this time. $10 for the Barbarian. All right. I'm going to keep going. If anyone's showing me before the show started, you guys got to see some of that cool stuff, right? You saw that Survivor Series poster and the thing with Bret Hart and Mr. Perfect. So, showing you, my collection's pretty good. It's not always sell the best stuff. That's all. So I like to keep it for myself sometimes. All right. All right, here we go. We got Scott Flash Norton. $10 for Scott Flash Norton. He's later in the NWO. Legitimate big tough guy. Started in WCW around 95. Later with Buff Bagwell. All right. Now my divas, a lot of them, everyone jumps on divas. I guess a lot of people are really interested in that. All right, where's this girl? I'm trying to find her. Give me 1 second. All right, this is called, her name's Alexis Nevea. I don't really know much about her. I'm asking $7 for her, so somewhat of a hot diva. $7 is pretty cheap for a diva, especially since a lot of guys, they like the girls and they want to collect them. So $7 for Alexis Nevea, okay? All right, let's see. Next name on my list. All right, next one's Bob Backlund, okay? And notice he signed on the back instead on this one. So Bob Backlund's it's an old photo when he was the world champion, like his first reign, from the earlier mid-'80s. And it's going to be $13 for Bob Backlund, who signed it on the back, okay? And again, as Jason said, I could do mystery packages. I could do take offers, so it's fine. Not going to take anything too lowballed, but I'll listen. This is Psycho Sid. $14, just because you don't see anything selling in the room. I still sell things outside of these shows too. All right, Sid is $14. Psycho Sid. This is when he came back in 2012, and I guess he faced who's the guy at Raw? All right, can someone remind me of the guy? The guy who jobbed everybody, like he faced Sid and he faced Vader, and it was 2012. I remember that. All right. Again, I don't follow current product too much, so I forgot his name. The guy, but that's when Sid. That's like when that pose was from. All right, then we got a color photo of Marty Jannetty. Hold on. Color photo Marty Jannetty, $9 for Marty. Color photo is $9. The black and white one is $7. All right. All right, next one is Brian Blair. This one's personalized to me, so that shows you it's legit. $8 for Brian Blair. This is when he was the NWA Southern Heavyweight Champion. $8 for Brian Blair. Everything else Blair gave me, I kept. This is the only Blair item I'm willing to sell. All right. And someone keeps messaging me, but guys, I can't check my messages really because I'm trying to. I don't have any helpers on this show, so I can do everything myself between grabbing the merchandise, looking at messages. So I will check any PMs after the show. All right, I'm gonna keep going. Oops, sorry about that. Clicked something by accident. Any new comments, Jason? Not really, no. My thing's on lag, I guess. Sometimes I don't see all the comments. So the last thing I see in the chat. Oh, Heath Slater. Yeah, Tito, that's the guy. Yeah, Heath Slater is the guy who faced Sid and Vader and all those guys. Jason, I'll take $5 for the black and white one. The color one, though, they got to pay a little more. They got to pay maybe like $7 or something, all right? All right, next one is Kato of the Orient Express. $7 for Kato. Got this one years ago. I believe it was from K&S WrestleFest. Those guys, Ken and Steve, they're pretty funny. Check them out. $7, okay? All right, this one I've gotten a lot of interest, but no one's ever committed to buying him. This is the Brooklyn Brawler. $13 for the Brawler. It's one of these things called official autograph page, and on the back, signed by some random guy called the Blaster. I have no idea what the Blaster is, but the Brawler is $13 for the Brooklyn Brawler. Okay. Let's see. All right, our next one is James Mitchell. We're asking $7 for James Mitchell. He's the guy that was in ECW, and then he also was in WCW. He managed Wrath and Mortis. So $7 for James Mitchell. Okay. All right. Again, I take mystery packages. We'll figure out. We can work out some deals or something like that offside. All right. This is Davey O'Hannon, some British wrestler. I don't know who he is. It came from Bud Carson. I'm asking just $4 for Davey O'Hannon, okay? $4 for Davey O'Hannon. You're not going to find many autographs cheaper than $4. All right, our next one. Lanny Poffo. This was personalized to me. $7 for a personalized Lanny Poffo. And signed right here. $7 for Lanny Poffo, the genius. Okay, very nice guy. I actually did a college radio show in 2008 and 2009 when I was like a junior and senior, and he was a guest on my show. And we kind of did like a shoe interview. I interviewed a lot of stuff. We talked about the Savage and Stephanie incident. It's on my YouTube page. Very cool stuff. And I used to talk to him pretty often on emails and stuff like that. And I kind of just been busy. I haven't reached out to him in a while, but he's a super nice guy, Lanny Poffo, the genius. This is a personalized one. Again, just asking $7 for it, okay? All right, here's one that's a steal. Kendo Nagasaki, $20. I don't think I'm really going to negotiate much lower than that. I actually have somebody that's said they will buy this from me, but they have to save money. Have to wait till end of June. Most of these vendors are charging $25 or $30 for Kendo. I'm just asking $20. So if you want Kendo Nagasaki, there's no negotiation on this one. $20 because there's somebody else that will take it. Yeah, Jason, I will. I actually will do that. As long as they buy, it's got to be something worth. All right, how about this too? We'll work something out. How about this? If you spend $20, okay, I'll have like one of those raffle things at the end. Like Rob Feinstein's little tickets, and we have like a little raffle thing, and you guys can win something free at the end. But I have to get a certain amount of buyers. So if I can make for every $20 spent, your name goes in the raffle, okay? And if I make at least $200, we'll sell some, like a decent priced item. I'll have to figure that out, but I got to get some sales though. It's not like if I get 2 sales, someone's getting some for free. But So I'm selling $200 worth of items. We'll have a raffle. There'll be some decent price thing, maybe, I don't know, something $15, $20, $25 range, and there'll be a raffle for it, okay? That might work out. All right, next one, another Simon Gotch. I had one earlier, same thing, $7. You want to negotiate, offer me $5. I'll probably take it at this point. Simon Gotch, $7. All right. Hey, Jason, I'm not doing that bad of a job, man. Let's see what happens, all right? At least I got the sale yesterday. All right, let's see. Keep going. Hold on. All right, next one. This guy was in WWF around 96, 97. Alex the Pug Porto. I believe he was in WCW briefly, too, like in 1990. For Alex the Pug Porto. $7 for the Pug. All right. We're going to get some more stuff. We're getting pretty close, guys, to the end where I'll show the new stuff. Just hang in there. I got about 3 more piles and 2 books. And when I get through that, we'll go through the new stuff, all right? And I promise you, there's some decent stuff in here. Some of these guys saw it, all right? Okay. All right, this is Headbanger Mosh. He played Beaver Cleavage. We're asking $9 for Beaver Cleavage, okay? $9 for Beaver Cleavage. This gimmick didn't last long at all. I think it only lasted May 1999, maybe a month, 2 months tops. So you're not going to find too many Beaver Cleavages. $9 for Beaver. That was Headbanger Mosh again, who played that gimmick. All right. All right, next one, the Blue Blood, Squire Dave Taylor. $7 for Dave Taylor. He was in both WWF or WWE and WCW. Teamed up originally with Regal and WCW as the new Blue Bloods after they got rid of Bobby Eaton. And then he spent some time in WWE as well, I know around 2006, 2007, I believe. Not asking too much for that. Yeah, Jason, I would do that. If I got – all right, if we get enough people that spend $200 total – I will throw in the Arn Anderson into the raffle at the end, but you guys gotta, overall gotta spend a decent amount. But that's a fair price. I have 2 Arn Andersons that are signed. I'll throw in one of them and if I got a lot, I'd even auction off that Umaga or something like that. But again, we got to get some business and sales in order to auction off some decent prizes. So thanks for promoting that, Jason. Very cool. All right, $7 for Dave Taylor. All right, let's see. Here we go. Next one. The Masked Superstar. All right. So you guys were just watching this on, Marty's show. He was asking $10. I'm asking $6 for the Masked Superstar. Demolition X, $6. Okay. So it's a legit autograph. This was bought from K&S WrestleFest. $6 for the Masked Superstar. All right. Let's see. All right, next one. Christopher Daniels, $8. He was a big guy in TNA. And, he's still getting over in other organizations too. He was in ROH, all that stuff. Christopher Daniels, $8. $8 for Daniels. All right. I believe I finished that pile. Yep. All right. Just a few more, guys. We're getting close to the new stuff, so hang in there with me. And again, anyone watches this later on delay, feel free to PM me. I'll take offers. All right, what do I got here? Okay. Just make sure I don't step on anything and ruin the merchandise. All right. Okay. I may have to figure out a better night to go live, but okay. We'll keep trying to keep you entertained. If I had partners, I would do more stuff. I'd play music, I like Marty's style. It's pretty interesting, man. He tries to get the fans drunk because he knows when you're drunk, you'll spend more money. That's pretty funny. I love it. All right, Mr. Hughes, $7. Eric Sims is pretty much sold out of all of his inventory, probably. I didn't get this from Eric. I got this from someone else. $7 for Curtis Hughes, Mr. Hughes. He was in all 3 big organizations, WWF, WCW, and ECW. $7 for Hughes. All right. Here's an interesting promo picture of Bunkhouse Buck. We're asking $10 on Bunkhouse Buck, a WCW promo picture, solid one. I'm sorry for mispronunciation. I really need a drink here. $10 for Bunkhouse Buck. All right. Let's see who's next. All right, we got Adam Rose. He's more of a current guy. I'm just asking $7 for Adam Rose. I don't know much about him. Anybody watch the current product? Feel free to throw in your comments. $7 though for Adam Rose. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Just pull out a few more. Oops. Sorry. Let's see who's here. All right. The only one left in this one. I sold a lot of these in the past. So. All right, everybody likes the franchise Shane Douglas. He was in all three organizations, WWF, WCW, ECW. We're asking $9 for the franchise Shane Douglas, okay? And then we also got, this is a cheapy one, Bobby Fulton, $5 for Bobby Fulton. Bobby Fulton is $5. $5 for Fulton, okay? All right. And, all right, so I got one more stack. Then I got the books, and then we'll get to the new merch. So, Jason, maybe you want to start tagging people when I say I get to the new merch. Maybe that'll help. All right. Maybe I should have only focused on the new merch, but whatever. I'm just, gotta do what you gotta do. Get the exposure to make sales. All right. In the new merch, there'll be no discounts because that's just the first day I'm advertising this stuff. So, all right. We're not there yet, though. One more pile, the books, then we'll get to that. All right. Next one, Arn Anderson. It's got Chris Jericho in the picture, too. $15 for AA Arn Anderson. I said this could have been like an auction-off free item if people would actually buy items, but not getting too much business so far. $15 for Arn Anderson. All right. Let me see my price of my next one I want to do. All right. Mr. Unpredictable, Johnny Rods. He trained a lot of guys like Taz and Damian Demento. And he wrestled a lot in the 80s as a low-card talent guy. $7 for Mr. Unpredictable, Johnny Rods. $7 for Johnny Rods. All right, guys, start tagging people. Come on. I've been live a while. Should get some more viewers here. All right, next one is the Masked Superstar. $8 for the Masked Superstar, okay? So the other one on like the crappier paper is $6. This one's more of like a nicer photo. So we're charging $8 for this. Still cheaper than most vendors charging $10 on him. Okay. All right. Our next one is the Great Sasuke. We're only asking $7 for the Great Sasuke. He was in WCW. Okay. And then I got two more Tatankas. The color photo, I'm asking $8 on the color photo. So the color of Tatanka. And if you get multiple of the same guy, I'll cut you a deal, okay? The black and white Tatanka will be $6. $6 the black and white, $8 for the color. All right. And then now I'm going to get to some unsigned ones. I actually had a bunch at one point. Surprisingly, I was able to sell all the unsigned ones. I'm only down to 5 left, I believe. Maybe 6 tops. We'll count them as we go along. First one's Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. This one he's called the Dragon. We're asking $5 for an unsigned Ricky Steamboat. He is a great signer, by the way, through the mail. I have his address. I'd be willing to give it to you. You mail him this with a self-addressed stamped envelope. He will gladly sign this. So $5 for a Ricky Steamboat is a steal. And it would only cost you then, like the shipping and whatever, probably like $3 there and back. So, or $4. You're paying $9 total to get a Steamboat autograph. Not a bad deal, guys. All right. We got Ultimo Dragon, $3, unsigned. The Ultimo Dragon for $3. All right, another unsigned photo. Greg the Hammer Valentine, $1 for Greg the Hammer Valentine, unsigned photo, $1. Can't get any cheaper than that. I'm not going to negotiate lower than that. $1 for the Hammer. All right, our next unsigned one, Playboy Buddy Rose. He's been dead for years. $2 for Buddy Rose. $2. All right. And our last photo of the old ones, okay, is Manny Fernandez. We're asking $1 for an unsigned Raging Bull Manny Fernandez photo. $1. All right. I'm going to show you the 2 books, and then we're going to get into the new photos that I just made available today. And there's actually some good names. I'm not BSing you. You'll be shocked. Unfortunately, though, we don't have the viewers, but maybe they'll see it later. Okay. All right, here are the 2 books I have. I had 3 books. Someone jumped on the Cornette book immediately, though. All right, these are not signed or anything like that. The first one's an Andre the Giant book, Life and Legend. We're asking $15 for the Andre book, okay? Now, again, I said the photos is $7 shipping. The books will be $5 shipping, okay? So the Andre book is $15. The other book is called The Comic Book Story of Professional Wrestling. It's $16, okay? $16 for this book. So you can see like a bunch of comic books, things with some old school wrestling in there. $16. All right. We're going to go to the new inventory now. So, Jason, if you can tag some people, this is the new inventory. So people are probably going to want to see this, okay? New inventory coming up. We got 33 photos in all. No negotiating on these tonight. You know, as time goes on, if they're not selling, I'll negotiate. But for now, these are brand new, guys, so I'm not negotiating yet. I'm giving everyone an equal opportunity. Some people do Facebook Live, some don't. Some do email, some do YouTube. So I'm just making these items currently. You either pay the sticker price or that's that. All right. First one, this is a rare one, all right? Let me just find my prices on these here before I start advertising them. All right, first one. You're not going to find many of these. This is the guy, Mark Jindrak. Apparently, he doesn't do signings anymore. This was his gimmick. He was called Basket Case in WCW towards the end. It was crappy, like in 2000. We're asking $20 for the Mark Jindrak. It also comes with, this is from WCW. They have a letter confirming this is a legit item signed by him. And as you see, it's printed out by WCW. It's got their signature stamp and everything. $20 for Mark Jindrak as Basket Case, okay? $20. All right. Any comments so far? All right, Tim, you want both Tatankas? All right, thank you. Tim, I'm going to write that down, okay? Tim, I will PM you after the show. Those Tatankas are yours. You want the $8 one and the $6 one? You cross out the guy from yesterday. All right. Yep. Thank you for pointing that out, Jason. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Timothy McCarran. So you want my $8 Tatanka and you want my $6 Tatanka. Okay. I have a third Tatanka too. That's $9, Tim. I can go back and show you that later. I will PM you after the show, okay? You got it, Tim. Those are yours, though. Thanks, Jason. Thank you, Tim, okay? Yeah, Tim, I have a third Tatanka too if you're interested, all right? All right, so as you guys just saw, I went through the new inventory so far. We had one name, just Basket Case, which was Mark Jindrak. All right. I'm going to keep going. Just want to find out where I left off here. What happened to... All right. Sorry. What's the price on this one? Okay. Next one is the Rock and Roll Express, signed by both Ricky Morin and Robert Gibson. They're a legendary tag team. They were in the WWF briefly, mostly WCW and NWA, though. They were in other federations, too. They've been around for years. They're still wrestling on the indie scene. $15, okay? So Rock and Roll Express will be $15. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything here. Okay. So again, Rock and Roll Express was $15. All right. Next name. Let me see what I got here. Just gotta look at my prices before I hold them up. All right. We got Ricky for the Dragon. Nice clean signature. This is when he's very young. He's just in blue tights here. This is like before. This is supposed to be like late 70s or early 80s. This picture. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, $17. $17 for the Dragon. All right. Let's see my next one. Okay. Next one is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. I heard his signature is getting a lot worse now. He's getting up there in age. He's got some health problems. He's got no shirt here with some jewelry on. I have another one coming up a little bit later. The no shirt jewelry one will be $15. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, $15. Okay, let's take a good look at that one. $15 for this Mr. Wonderful. All right, moving on. Let's see what we got next. Okay, next one's the Polish Power Ivan Putski. He's also getting up there in age. He's a nice guy. He signed for me through the mail. $13 for the red trunk Ivan Putski. I have another one later coming up. This one's a nicer one, though. We're asking $13 for Ivan Putski. $13, okay? All right, let's see. All right, let me just make sure the price of the next. Okay. Our next one is Ahmed Johnson. It's signed up here. He signs his full name, Ahmed Johnson. Some things he's lazy these days. He just signs it AJ. This is a match from '96 with Double J, Jeff Jarrett. And again, signed by Ahmed Johnson. We're asking $12 for Ahmed Johnson. $12, okay? Any other new comments about things? Let's see. 3 Tatankas? Okay. The third one's a headdress one for $9. If you didn't see it, I'll send you a picture or video later. Let me write that down, Tim. So you can have all my Tatankas. Great. All right. I will PM you again after the show, Timothy McCarran, okay? All right. Jason, thank you for tagging more people. I appreciate it. Trying to get some followers here. Again, the last one was Ahmed Johnson. He was $12. All right. We're going to keep going. Let me see the next price I want to do. Okay. This one is the Honky Tonk Man. It's like on one of those like sort of promo pick type things. $12 for the Honky Tonk Man in red here. This was what year is this? This is 1988 when he was the Intercontinental Champion. So the Honky Tonk Man for $12. $12 for the Honky Tonk Man. I don't think it's one of the original ones though because look at the back here. It would be a little bit smaller the way it feels, I think. So this is just a copy of one. But the signature is authentic. It's $12 for the Honky Tonk Man. $12. All right, our next one. Let's see. All right. Next one is Greg the Hammer Valentine. We're asking $8. This one actually, I believe, is one of the original promo picks. So it's an original promo pick, and it's only $8. A black and white picture. What year is this from? This is from '87. $8 for the Hammer. All right, let's see my next one here. Okay. It's another black and white one. It's the Cruncher Larry Sabisco, $9. It's got the Hall of Fame 2015 inscription in there. $9 for Larry Sabisco. $9. All right. Tim, by the way, you're from the USA, right? Because I have shipping internationally is going to, I don't know what they need to charge, so just making sure. You're a USA customer, Tim? All right. I'll keep going while you answer that. You know, my thing obviously is going to be on delay. All right. Next one is legendary guy. You know, he managed the Four Horsemen. He worked in WWE at one time as an agent. James J. Dillon. We're asking $8 for James J. Dillon. $8 for James J. Dillon. All right. Let's see. All right, next one's a WCW picture of Barry Windham. We're asking $10 for Windham. So this one with the WCW logo on the bottom. There's going to be another one coming up a little later. This one is $10, okay? It's signed in like a silver type Sharpie. $10 for Barry Windham. All right, we'll keep going. Who's next? All right, next one. The guy who loves to appear on all everyone's conventions. He's been a guest on all those guys with K&S, Eric Sims, Big Time Wrestling. Yeah, you're fine then. Perfect, Tim. You want JJ Dan Gleason? All right, let me write that down. Hold on. I'll go back to Atlas in a second. Just write down your name so I can PM you after the show. Dan Gleason wants James J. Dillon. Okay. Dan, you're from the USA too, right? All right, let me just write this down. What was the price I said for James? I said $8. All right. And I will PM anybody that says they're interested in anything. I will PM you immediately after the show. And as long as you pay me in somewhat pretty quick time frame, it will go out pretty quick too. I use first class shipping. I either put it in the those hard cover, what do you call those? Those hard envelope things. I put them in flat rate envelopes. I wrap it in brown paper. Everyone knows my packaging as well. I use first class. I use tracking numbers. Some of these idiot vendors aren't even using tracking numbers, which amazes me, as they think they're big time guys and they're doing that. All right. So I will go back to where I was. I cut you guys off. I was just updating a sale. All right. So we got Tony Atlas, $9 for this Tony Atlas. It says Alice's Atlas Figure Frenzy. This one's going to cost you $9. And anybody who's either watching a show or even if they didn't see it live, these people can easily PM me. I gladly do sales outside of the show. It's fine with me. And we'll keep going. All right, so Atlas was $9. Here's our next one. Our next one's the All-American Ron Simmons with the WCW World title. Nice photo. $12 for Ron Simmons. $12 for Simmons, okay? So he's got the WCW NBA NWA title. $12 for Ron Simmons. Anybody interested in Ron? All right, again, my thing's on delay probably. Yeah, I wrote down Dan's name. He got that. All right, I'm just going to read some comments here. Just you guys talking about living in Delaware. No, Jason, I really don't sell figures very rarely. This is mostly 8x10s. There were 2 books I had too, if anyone's interested. One was an Andre the Giant book. One was like a cartoon book. Again, the Andre book was 15. The cartoon book thing was 16. All right, next thing is going to be a Sergeant Slaughter. We're asking $16 for Sergeant Slaughter. $16. It's an old school Sergeant Slaughter. $16, okay? Again, anybody's expressed interest in anything, I will PM you immediately after show. If you're just too afraid to type in the show, you can come back later. $16 for this Sergeant Slaughter. All right, this is going to be a more expensive one, but I think your guys are going to understand why. You're not going to see many vendors having him. I actually have 2 different ones of him. You're going to see another one come up a little bit later. They're the same price, though. Zeus. $35 for Zeus. Tiny Leakster Zeus. A nice signature. This is a picture of him working out. $35 for the working out Zeus one. I have a second one. You'll see in a little bit. But $35 plus shipping for Zeus. Okay? He's one of the more expensive ones. And I don't think you've seen any shows with Zeus yet, guys, have you? Not too many Zeuses. Any more comments? Yeah, Jason, I will do mystery packages. We will talk about that on private message too. Yeah, I could do mystery packages. Let me see the next stuff I got, all right? All right, so again, Zeus was $35. Next one is Sid Vicious, a very nice pose and signature. So he's just standing there. So you call it Sid pose. We're asking $14 for Sid Vicious. Nice yellow marker. Look at that. Good signature, very clean cut. $14 for Sid Vicious. All right, let me keep going. Hold on. And again, if you're PMing me, I'll check after the show, okay? Our next one is Ole Anderson. Not too many Ole Andersons around. He signed up here in silver. $17 for Ole Anderson. I'm told he's very hard to get these days. He doesn't do the conventions or signings anymore. And this one's for $17. You can have Ole Anderson tonight. So that's Ole Anderson, $17. All right, Jason, you think this is pretty good so far? The newer stuff I got in? Think people are going to like this? All right, our next one, Big Van Vader. He signed the whole thing, Big Van Vader, but this is when he was in WWF. We're asking $25 for Vader. So Vader is $25, okay? Again, any of the new items tonight, some of the older ones, I will negotiate on pricing. Newer ones, like Vader's brand new, I cannot negotiate until I see things. All right, thank you, Saul, for coming in. That's cool. Who's Debo? Oh, Zeus, yeah, Debo, yeah, cool. Yes, he's $35 solid. If you actually want him, let me know. So Vader is 25 though. $25 for Big Van Vader. And a couple people have already PM'd me before I actually share some of my customers the inventory I have. So if you really want guys like Vader, Zeus, this next one I have too. A lot of people are jumping on them too. We got Doink and Dink for $16. So Doink and Dink. Wink and Pink did not sign it. I don't even know who Wink and Pink were in real life, or if anyone has their signatures. But you get Doink and Dink for $16. This is their Clowns Are Us photo from Survivor Series '94. Doink and Dink for $16. Any more comments? Did you anything interesting, brother? I wonder if you have a great Muda. So I do have a great Muda. It's for my personal collection, though. I am more, I'm not like a K&S WrestleFest or a Feinstein or Andrew Keller or any of those guys. I'm not a major vendor. I'm more of a collector, and then I sell things like, say, I buy a big lot, and I just want to get, and I keep a few items and sell off the rest. Or I will also occasionally sell things from my personal collection, but it's not that often. I'm more of a collector. I have a great Muda. You guys want to see my private collection for fun, I could do that, but it's not for sale. I don't have anything right now of a great Muda for sale. I have almost everybody, though, guys. I have, like, Owen Hart. I have the Bulldog. I have Dino Bravo. I have Andre. I have Tom Zink I just got recently. I got, like, everybody, man, so I have a good collection. I'm not really a vendor or seller. I just mainly a collector. All right. Glad we're starting to get the viewers, though. This is cool. All right. Next one is Gangrel. This one came from Bud Carson. It has his certificate of authenticity. The guy from Pennsylvania, Phillies fan Bud on eBay. We're asking $9 for Gangrel. $9 for Gangrel. All right. This one I also had interest before I started the show, so we'll see if you guys really want it or not. This is the Powers of Pain, Warlord and Barbarian. We're asking $18. A nice photo. The signatures are cleaner. Some of the other vendors have them, but the signatures aren't as nice. $18 for both the Warlord and Barbarian, the Powers of Pain. $18. Okay. Just take a moment to scroll down, see if we got any more comments before I keep going. $18 for the Powers of Pain. All right. Mike Smith, you want the Doink and Dink? All right, let me write that down. Mike Smith, that's $16 plus shipping, okay? I'll give you the exact price when you're done. $16 for Doink and Dink, Mike Smith, okay. If you missed anything, you can go back and watch my show. I will, any customers tonight, I will private message you my full list too, just to make sure you want anything. All right, I showed one Zeus before of him working out. This is a second Zeus, same price, $35 for Zeus. So there's the one of him working out, and there's the one of like him being interviewed on the Brother Love show. So he's a higher end item. He's rare, tough to get. Debo, $35 for Zeus. All right, so that's Zeus for $35. Okay. Next one. Let's see. Okay. This is Arn Anderson with Larry Sabisco. So you meet Larry, you get him signed. This is when they were the Enforcers. They were the tag team champions of WCW in 1991. We're asking $16 for Arn Anderson. $16 for AA Arn Anderson. So Arn is 16. Again, that was the picture with Larry Sabisco. I also had another Arn earlier. That's 15, where he's with Jericho. So if anyone wanted me to go back and show that one. If you like, I could, let's see. Mike Smith. Mike Smith, you want Powers of Pain too? All right. So Mike Smith, you got Doink and Dink and the Powers of Pain. Powers of Pain is $18. Okay, Mike? All right. Yeah, thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. Anybody buying time, I really appreciate it. You're welcome, Mike. $18 from him, okay? Let me see my next one. All right, we got. All right, I had a Paul Orndorff earlier. I was asking $15. This one I'm asking more because it's a nicer picture, and he's with the belt. $19 for Mr. Wonderful. He signed it Mr. Number 1, Wonderful Paul Orndorff. We're asking $19 for this Paul Orndorff. And I'm told again, if you want to meet him in person, it's very tough these days because his signature's getting worse. But $19. He's got a title belt. I don't even know what belt that is. I'm asking $19 for this Paul Orndorff then. All right, let's see if we got any more comments here while I'm waiting. Okay. Thanks, Saul, for tagging people. I appreciate it. All right. When I'm done, I'll read through the list again. If someone wants to see anyone specific, I am willing to go back and show them, all right? All right, next one is going to be, let's see. All right, Montel Vontavious Porter. We're asking $8 for MVP. $8 for Montel Vontavious Porter MVP. The guy goes ballin'. You know, he actually made his debut against a jobber on a pay-per-view. I remember that. It was like at No Mercy one year. I think it was 2006, if I remember right. It was pretty funny, though. $8 for MVP. All right, here's a funny one coming up. This is Tito Santana, the one Eric Sims says everybody's got a Tito in their collection, right? He's got a nice title belt in this one. We're asking $9 for this Tito Santana. It's with the Intercontinental title. Tito Santana Reba, $9 for Tito. All right, check any updated comments before I keep going. Let's see. Mike likes to be called Scully Mike. Andy Brown. Just too many of us that use Skeletor profile pics. Okay. All right. Anybody who has questions, you want to talk wrestling, I'm happy to do that. All right. All right. Next one is, what was my price on him? Okay. We got Barry Windham in the black vest. $12 for this Barry Windham in a black vest. So say Barry Windham, black vest, he's $12. I also have a Barry Windham WCW picture I showed earlier. He's $10. This one is $12. Okay. $12 for this one. I think this is when he was the Widowmaker, Barry Windham. Like around 89. All right. All right, we got our third Sid of the night. This one's $14. Sid Vicious. $14 for Big Sid. This one he signed Sid Vicious in a silver Sharpie. $14 for Big Sid. I have two other ones. All of my Sids are priced the same, though, at $14, though. All right, let's see. All right, we'll keep going. And I'll put anybody at the end of the show. Okay. Next one is Wade Barrett. We're asking $8 for the Nexus leader, Wade Barrett. $8 for Wade. $8. All right. Our next one is Polish Power Ivan Putski. I had a nicer one I showed earlier with red trunks. The red trunks one was $13. This one, I know, not nice of a photo. It almost looks like a midget in this picture, which is kind of funny. We're asking $10 for this Polish Power Ivan Putski. $10 for Putski. Okay. Double checking any more comments while we're waiting. $10 for Putski. I just scroll down. I have Macho. I have a couple. You want to see my Muda? I got to go upstairs and get that at the end, okay? You have that Sid one? Okay. I have 3 different Sids, though. I showed them all tonight already. All right. And when I'm done, I'll read the list of the sale ones again. Then maybe I'll show you guys some of my personal collection just in case you want to see stuff, all right? This is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Let me double check what I priced him at. All right. This Steamboat, I'm asking $15. You signed the whole thing, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. We're asking $15 for the Dragon, okay? $15, silver Sharpie, good signature. I know the photo's not that great because it's like halfway body, but it's still, Steamboat's a nice graph to have. $15, nice guy. Class act, very friendly to me in person, very friendly to me in the mail. The Dragon, $15. All right, let me keep going. Just got a few more left, right? I don't have much more, actually. All right, I think it's actually only 2 or 3 photos left, actually. All right. Yeah, just 2 photos left, okay? And then I'll go through things again in case anybody missed it, because I know people have come in and out. This is Mean Gene Oakland. $23 for Mean Gene. He's with that current guy, Biggie. Biggie Langston didn't sign this now, right? No, just Mean Gene. Yeah, $23 for Mean Gene Oakland. Teach him how to use a cell phone. Funny picture, Gene with the glasses. He's deceased. You're not going to find any more. $23 for Mean Gene. All right, someone likes Mean Gene, I guess. I got a bunch of hearts. And speaking of hearts, this will be our last item for the night. But then again, we'll go over things again because I know people came at different times. This is Bret the Hitman Hart. We're asking $23 for Bret the Hitman Hart. I believe this was using WCW. Amazing signature as always. $23 for the Hitman Bret Hart. Okay. I'm just going to put those photos down for now. I'm going to read through you guys the list again. See something, I will show it again. And then at the end, if people want to see things in my personal collection, that one guy wants to see my Muda, I'm happy to do that. I just have to go upstairs to get those items now, all right? So bear with me. All right. So this is the full list again in case anybody wants to see anybody, all right? But let me just first make sure that we have no more claims while I'm waiting. Yeah, there's an old picture of item. I'm going to read off the list again, all right? And if anybody wants to see any items, just type the guy's name. All right, this is my full list for now. These are autographed 8x10s. We have James Mitchell, Alexis Nevea, or Nevea, I don't know how, she's like some indie wrestler, I guess. Kato, Marty Jannetty, Kendo Nagasaki, Squire Dave Taylor, you know, WWF and WCW, The Masked Superstar, Christopher Daniels, Simon Gotch, Beaver Cleavage, Alex the Pug Porteau, Sid, the Brooklyn Brawler, another Marty Jannetty, it's a black and white promo pic, Jinder Mahal and the Sign Brothers, or Singh Brothers, whatever, the Barbarian, a personalized Lanny Poffo, a personalized Brian Blair, an English wrestler by the name of Davey O'Hannon, Mr. Hughes, Bunkhouse Buck, Adam Rose, Bob Backlund, Waylon Mercy. That's a black and white one. There's a color one later too. Combo of Miss Jackie, Umaga, and Charlie Haas. A three-person combo, Miss Jackie, Umaga, and Charlie Haas. And mine is $10 cheaper than the one you see on eBay. Waylon Mercy color photo. Butch Reed, Dr. Stevie Steven Richards, Simon Gotch, Leilani Kai, Arn Anderson, Johnny Rods, another Masked Superstar, the Great Suzuki. There's a couple Tatankas, but I think that guy wants them, so they're sold probably. Barry Horowitz, Umaga. Umaga's the most expensive one right now. He's $45, okay? I may negotiate a little bit on him, but not too much. Bull Buchanan, Rey Mysterio Jr., The Jackal, which is a magazine page, Jose Luis Rivera, Jimmy Snuka, Jonny Valliant, Tito Santana, Gilbert, Baby Doll, Magnum Ta, Glenn Osborne, two more Barbarians, one WCW, one WWF, the Headbangers and Draws combo, this indie federation called WWA Wrestling. It's a program from 2003 signed by guys like Larry Sabisco, Barbarian, Glenn Osborne, Big Slam Vader, several others. Bill Goldberg, Abdullah the Butcher, Christian, Jerry Lynn, Papa Shango, Tom Brandy, Mark Jindrak as the basket case gimmick from WCW, Ricky Steamboat, Ahmed Johnson, the Rock and Roll Express, Paul Orndorff, Ivan Putski, the Honky Tonk Man, Greg Valentine, James J. Dillon, Barry Windham, WCW 1, Tony Atlas, Ron Simmons, Sergeant Slaughter, Zeus, Sid, Ole Anderson, Vader, Doink and Dink, Gangrel, The Powers of Pain, another Zeus, Arn Anderson, Paul Orndorff, Montel Vontavious Porter, Tito Santana, another Barry Windham, another Sid, Wade Barrett, Ivan Putski, Ricky Steamboat, Mean Gene, and Bret Hart. For unsigned pitchers, I only have 5 left. We have Steamboat, Greg Valentine, Ultimo Dragon, Buddy Rose, and Manny Fernandez. And then the wrestling books, I have that Andre the Giant book and the comic book of professional wrestling. So let me just read your comments if anyone wants to see anybody. Okay. Hi, Andy Brown. Nice to meet you. I have Great Suzuki. I have Liger as my personal collection. I was reading off. No, Mike. I did the whole show, so I was just reading off in case anybody missed anybody they wanted to see them. All right, so let me find these names you guys want to see. Hold on. So let me go in order here. All right. Mike Smith, you're buying from me anyway, right? Mike, you're buying from me anyway, so I'll gladly PM you after the show. You can see the Martys, okay? Saul, you want to see the Waylon Mercies? All right. Just get to the ground here and do this. It's easier. All right, Saul, here's the black and white Waylon Mercy, okay? This one I'm asking 11. And the color one, I'm asking 13. I got to figure out which pile that one's in now, though. Waylon Mercy. All right, hold on. This stuff's all over the place. Yeah, the black and white one's 11. The color one is 13. All right. I just got to find these things. Give me a second. All right. Guys, just keep typing your questions while I'm looking. I know one guy said he wanted to see the black and white Marty Jannetty. Here it is quickly. There's the Marty Jannetty, the black and white promo picture one. All right. Let me find... Someone wanted the color Waylon Mercy, I think. I gotta find that one. I'll find that one later. All right. So the Waylon Mercy, though, it's the same picture. One's color, one's black and white. The color one's 13, the black and white's 11. All right, Mike, you want to see Ahmed Johnson? That's one of the new ones, so I'll find him easily. All right, hold on, Michael Dudek. So, Mike, this is Ahmed Johnson. This is $12, signed by Ahmed Johnson. Silver Sharpie on top right here with double. He's hip locking double J. He signs his full name, Ahmed Johnson. Ahmed Johnson, WWF, no AJ. $12 for Ahmed Johnson. Okay. Let me see who else people want to see. All right. I gotta scroll back up now. This thing is annoying. All right. All right. Someone want to see Papa Shango and Greg Valentine? All right. Papa. I know where Papa is. Let me just double check my price on Papa. I forgot. I think it's 14 if I remember right. Yeah, this is Papa Shango. I'm asking $14 for Papa Shango, okay? $14 on Papa Shango. The Valentine. You want to see the signed Valentine, right? I have an unsigned one too. All right, the signed Valentine is this. It's like a promo picture thing. I'm asking $8 for this Valentine. $8 for that. I have an unsigned Valentine too. I'm just asking $1 for it. But obviously, if you buy that unsigned Valentine, you got to buy more. I'm not going to just ship something just for $1. It's not even worth my time. Let's see. Someone wanted to see, I think, the Great Suzuki, right? Let's see. All right. You want to see that doink again? All right. There's a guy who claimed it, unless you want to bid something higher, but I'll show it to you anyway, though. But most likely he gets unless he just is a deadbeat. But someone did claim the doink. I will show it to you anyway, though, just so you can see it. And now look for Great Suzuki. Hold on. Where is doink? Just give me a second to find the doink. I know he's in the new pile. It's the stuff I just put up for today. Okay, here's the doink. It's signed by Doink and Dink. It's the Survivor Series 94 picture. See Dink's up here, and the Doink signature's there. Okay? Great Suzuki would be in... I'm trying to think which pile he would be in. Great Suzuki. I'm trying to think when I got that one. I think it's this one. Give me a minute. I'm looking for Great Suzuki for you, okay? Yep. This is the Great Suzuki. Pretty cheap, $7 or $8 is all I need for the Great Suzuki, okay? Great Suzuki. All right, let's see if anything has sold or anybody want to see anybody else. And then we'll go over some of the personal collection. Yeah, Sal, you can send me a request. Michael Dudek, you want Ahmed? I'll write that down. And Michael, I know I've done business. I have your mailing info, Michael. You bought from me outside of the auction, so I know I have your mailing info. All right, you get Ahmed Johnson. It'll be 12 plus the shipping. It's not including shipping. You know what? I'll PM you after the show. If you want anything else, you can get that too. All right. Anybody else claim anything? Saul, I'll add you after the show. That's fine. All right, let me just make sure no other. I gotta scroll up just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Any ECW autographs? Let me see. I don't have Tiger Mask. I do not have Tiger. You know, also I've never seen autograph. Does anybody have an autograph of Tenru? I've never seen a Tenru autograph anywhere. All right, I'm gonna show you guys some nice stuff I got here. I got a bunch of framed. Well, first of all, I know guys love figures here. You know, these aren't for sale. These are my personal collection. Maybe you guys want to see these. This is the Sting and Lex Luger, the Funko Pop thing, signed by both Sting and Luger. All right. There's a nice the Horseman one that's not signed. That's sitting up there. We got. Let's see. We got a Money Incorporated Funko Pop thing. And this I got for Christmas one year in '96, the Survivor Series '96 one. Never opened that. Probably when I met Warrior, I should have gotten that signed, but I didn't. You know, it's a shame. So you got a nice trophies, Aaron Judge figure. All right. I'll show you guys some of the nice. I got a bunch of frame posters. I got some of the classic wrestling buddies. I got the Macho Man. I got Hogan. I got Warrior. I got Sting. I wish I knew how to clean them. I'm afraid to throw this in the washing. See how like Warrior's kind of dirty? I'd love to clean it, but I don't want to throw it in the washing machine and it breaks. So, all right, look at some of these nice things that I got here, guys. Look, I got a Bret Hart and Mr. Perfect framed thing from SummerSlam '91. This is nice. You know, you're not gonna see even Eric Sims isn't gonna find this stuff, man. Come on. Here's another Bret Hart Mr. Perfect pose from SummerSlam '91. I have two different ones there. All right. I'm going to show you a bunch of these posters now I got. A whole bunch of these. Here's one in Royal Rumble 93. This is signed by Bret Hart, Razor Ramon, Ric Flair, the Nasty Boys, and Tito Santana. So that's the Royal Rumble 93. Nice one, right? Here's Hogan, Beefcake, and Jimmy Hart. Frame poster. Hogan, Beefcake, and Jimmy Hart. All right. Here's one for the Royal Rumble 91. This is signed by Bushwhacker Luke, Jake Roberts, Coco Beware, Greg Valentine, Rick Martel, Tugboat, Tito Santana, Road Warrior Animal, Hogan, the Nasty Boys, Knobs and Sags, Jannetty, Pat Tanaka, Ted DiBiase, Virgil, Haku, the Barbarian, Heenan, Jimmy Hart, Bret Hart, and the model Rick Martel. Royal Rumble 91. This is a nice one, right, guys? All right, let's see. Here's another nice one. Super Brawl 2 92. Maybe one of the greatest pay-per-views of all time here. Super Brawl 2 92. Steamboat, Page, DDP. Cactus Jack, Scott Steiner, Lex Luger, Ron Simmons, Bobby Eaton, Larry Sabisco, Sting, Kevin Nash, and Ricky Morton. That's another nice one there. Anybody's already said they're buying from me, I'll PM you as soon as I'm done with the show. This is just like one of those icons of wrestling convention things signed by a bunch of guys. I don't feel like reading all the names for these, and that's pretty interesting. And what else we got here? We got another icons of wrestling one. We got this nice SmackDown 10th anniversary. It's got like Undertaker on there too, guys. Everybody on this has signed this. So this is what? Melina, R-Truth, Edge, Taker, Ray, Punk, and who's that? Michelle McCool? Look at that. That's a nice one, right? All right. So those are some of the nice... Just sampling some of the collection here to show you guys. I've been collecting... I'm not one of these newbies who was just... bored during the coronavirus and jumping on the side. I've been collecting a lot of these things for the last 8 to 10 years, I guess. All right, put those wrestling buddies back before I show you guys some more. But yeah, I got tons of these frame posters. I'd love to hang them up, but I got no space right now. Eventually I will. All right. Here's another nice one. This is the Survivor Series 1990, signed by a bunch of guys. That was signed by DiBiase, Virgil, Tito, Animal, Coco, Typhoon, Rick Martel, both members of Demolition and the Powers of Pain. Well, I should say Axe and Smash, crushed the nuts. I do have some 3 Demolition 8x10s, though. 2 of them. Not for sale, of course. How about this? Survivor Series 93. Shit. I put the certificate of authenticity upside down in the back, though, so I got to read it out loud upside down. So we got Jannetty, Bam Bam, Adam Bomb, Howard Finkel, Rock and Roll Express, IRS, Scott Steiner, Bobby Heenan, Yokozuna, Undertaker, Luger, Billy Gunn, Paul Bearer, Razor Ramon, Diesel, Rick Martel, 123 Kid, Mr. Fuji. And then I went to a book signing on December 6, 2017. Had Jim Ross add his name to this. Jim Ross told me that he really hates Ludwig Borga in real life. He said the guy is an asshole. He didn't like him. I know he's dead now, but he really I have Borga too, by the way, not for sale. Look at this. The British Bulldog Davey Boy Smith. So there's another one. This is a real one. This isn't one of those fake ones, guys. This is a real British Bulldog autograph. Not those things on those Japanese shakishi board pieces of shit or whatever that guy's selling. All right. This I got in person. I met Bob Backlund at a book signing. He personalized it to me. It's like an old school poster. Very nice. I met this. If you guys are from the Northeast area, there's a place called Bookends in Ridgewood, New Jersey, and they have some very cool like wrestlers that appear there for signings. I prefer to do that than the conventions because at the book signings, you can get like 1 or 2 extra items signed if you just buy the book, and the photo op usually comes free. The only guys, like Shawn Michaels was kind of a dick though when I met him. He didn't sign anything extra. He wouldn't even take a photo with you, but most of the guys are really nice though about things. I have the Eagle Winged World title. I also have an Intercontinental title, U.S. title, but they're in bags. I'm not going to dig those out. I got some more of those framed posters I will show you. All right, here's one from Survivor Series 91. This one is signed by Hogan, Undertaker, Animal, Jake the Snake, DiBiase, and Bret Hart. So signed Survivor Series 91 from to that guy who loves ECW, he said. I think Eric Sims or somebody was selling one of these. I have one of these things signed by all these guys. I framed it myself then. Nice picture of all those ECW guys. So what is it? Raven, Sandman, Douglas, Styles, Funk, Sabu. Nice one there. All right. Let me see what else. And I will still show that guy the Muda who wants to see it. I'm just finishing up showing off these things. This is a Survivor Series 1990, another version of poster. This one shows all the matches. This one's signed by at least like 20 guys here, I believe. It's got Bret Hart, Mean Gene, Animal, Demolition, Haku, Coco Beware, Nikolai Volkov, Jimmy Hart, Rick Martel, Luke, Barbarian, Slaughter, Pat Tanaka, DiBiase, Jannetty, Jake Roberts, Heenan, Warlord, Honky, whole bunch of guys. A Survivor Series 90 thing. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Here's another one, SummerSlam 89. This one was signed by Tito Santana, Ted DiBiase, Arn Anderson, Jimmy Hart, Zeus, Marty Jannetty, Tully Blanchard, Honky Tonk Man, Demolition, and Brutus Beefcake, okay? And maybe I'll just take a moment to see if you guys commented on anything about this. All right. I got Hillbilly Jim, Michael. Only one. It's for my personal collection. You like the Funkos? Cool. Yeah, Bret and Perfect. That's a nice one, right? He likes the Sting Wrestling Buddy. Yeah, Punk signed that. Everybody signed that one. That's the Smackdown one. So I just get whatever I can. There's a WrestleMania 3 one coming up too. No Hillbilly Gyms for sale, Michael. Sorry. I can guide you somebody that can help you out with that, but not for me. All right. Keep going. How about this one? What would Feinstein charge for the Hart Foundation? Signed really nicely. It's a great Hart Foundation picture. I bet you Rob Feinstein would charge you guys like, what, $300 or something like this? All right. Let's see. What else we got? All right. Yeah, these poster things I'm just showing you guys. I'm not selling these. All right. This is SummerSlam 91. Signed by Hogan, Jimmy Hart, DiBiase, Animal, Slaughter, Typhoon, Warlord, Bret Hart, Nasty Boys, and Greg Valentine. SummerSlam 91. All right. Let's see. A couple more. This is another one of those like convention ones signed by some guys. I'm not gonna go over details. This is, let's see. Here's a nice WrestleMania 3 one. Who would like this one? This one's great. WrestleMania 3, signed by Coco Beware, George the Animal Steel, Bobby Heenan, Jim Neidhart, Bret Hart, Ricky Steamboat, Jake Roberts, Jimmy Hart, Honky Tonk Man, Brutus Beefcake, Butch Reed, Greg Valentine, Hillbilly Jim, King Kong Bundy, Bob Orton. So those are some nice ones of WrestleMania 3. All right, moving on. Let's see. Another one of those convention ones signed by a bunch of guys. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. How about this? The Horseman piece. What did T-Mart charge you guys? $500 for that? The Horseman. This is Flair. This is Flair, Ole, Sid, Windham, and Arn. Nice one of the Horsemen. And then we got a WrestleMania 8 one signed by Hogan, Flair, the Nasty Boys, Virgil, Mean Gene, Slaughter, Sid, Repo Man, Jimmy Hart, Bobby Heenan, and Ted DiBiase. Okay, so there's very nice posters here. I started collecting. I can't even think I can buy any more at this point. I have like 25 or 30 of these things, and they're not even hanging up. I need to hang these up and make them nice. They just freaking sit in spots in my basement. Oh boy. All right. Putting all these back. I got a really big one to show you guys too in a moment. Let me just keep putting these back though in the meantime. I don't want to do this later. All right, just bear with me for a moment. Hopefully this is getting some ratings though by showing you guys some of the good stuff. And I said, anybody that agreed to buy from me, I will PM you after the show. If you didn't buy anything, but you still might have interest, you can PM me as well, okay? All right, let's take a look. Here's a nice one. See, I'm going to get this out of here, though. It's kind of a pain. Look at this thing. This thing's a beast. Oh, jeez, what was that? Some mail fell. Okay. Can't even hold this thing up. It's so big. Look at that. This is signed by Greg Valentine, Roddy Piper, Brutus Beefcake, Ricky Steamboat, Bob Orton, Papa Shango, Rick Martel, One Man Gang, Coco Beware, Bret Hart, Tully Blanchard, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Jimmy Hart. Where was I? Oh, Jim Neidhart, Sergeant Slaughter, Big Van Vader, Mean Gene, Iron Cheek, Don Morocco, Virgil, DiBiase, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Jake Roberts, Goldust, Jimmy Snuka, and Paul Bearer. So that's got 27 names on this nice, cool piece of like legends and stuff like that. This is really sweet. And it just sits back here, not even really used for display at this time. What is all this garbage back here now? For some reason, there's some garbage sitting back here. What the hell? All right, whatever. I'll put this back. All right. Damn, I can't even fit this. There's always baseball card boxes here too. I can't even get this thing in here. All right, there we go. All right, this piece of junk. What else do I got here? All right, we only got 3 viewers. HBK's a dick. Let's see if we have any comments we got here. I got machos. I don't sell them. I'll show you the machos if you want. I'm taking my time. Yeah, Johnny, I'd love to hang them. I just got to find room for them. Let's see. All right, let me get another light on here so we can see better. All right. Sorry, I'm walking up the stairs. All right, we're getting so few viewers, but some cool merch here. All right, we got, how about the Jimmy Hart Megaphone, man? Who'd want this? It's signed by him, too. Where did he sign it? Oh, right here. Jimmy Hart Megaphone. And then I got, Joe, that thing though, it costs $10 worth of batteries though to fill that thing up. And I got tons of merch on. Let me see. I got tons of merch like in these like bags and stuff like that, like Blue Blazers mask or Conquistador stuff like that. Right now though, I'm gonna go upstairs though and show some people the other items they want to see. So someone wants to see Great Muta. Is the guy who wants to see Great Muta here? On my way upstairs. All right, this guy who wanted to see Great Muta here. Hopefully he is. If he's not, we'll show him. So just going up the stairs. Turn some lights on. And we'll go to that room in a second. All right, first of all, here's a couple more of these frame posters, man. You got this is the only one actually hanging out my wall. This is Survivor Series 88. It's got Warrior, Hogan, Demolition, Axe and Smash, Powers of Pain, Warlord, Barbarian, Jake, Jimmy, Honky, Heenan, DiBiase, Coco, Brutus Beefcake, Haku, Fuji, and Akeem. All right. I got figures too. I'm not going to show you those tonight though. Now I'm going to go hang this thing up again. Where's the nail? All right, there we go. Got a couple more of these frame posters. Let's see. All right, we got a Slamboree 93 poster. This one's signed by Windham, Arn Anderson, Ric Flair, Don Morocco, Too Cold Scorpio, Sid, Sting, Bobby Eaton, Dustin Rhodes, Paul Orndorff, Ricky Steamboat. This is the 93 Slamboree, a Legends reunion. Pretty cool item. This one, here's a Macho Man, guys. Warrior and Savage, SummerSlam 92. Warrior and Savage, SummerSlam 92. Both of them signed that. Look at that. Warrior and Savage. All right. And then here's that thing Eric Sims is trying to sell right now. I don't think I have all the signatures he does, but this is that same exact item, though. I have some decent names. I don't have everybody, though. I have, let's see, I got Devon, I got Nash, I got Michaels, I got Trish, I got Hurricane for some reason. I have Y2J, Chris Jericho. Yeah, I don't have all the names. I have some. Eric Sims is trying to sell this item on his live auction, I believe. So you probably want to get from him. He's got the, again, my stuff's not for sale anyway with that. All right, so the guy wanted to see Muta. I will do that now. And then if anybody else wants to see anybody else, other items. And you know, here's a nice Sting. I met him at WrestleMania weekend when he was in New Jersey here. Nice thing of Sting I got signed. That was cool. Here we go. Got a bunch of crap here. A bunch of magazines and books and cards and football helmets. All right, I'm gonna go get the other room's the one that has the Great Muta though. I only have one though, so not for sale. All right, here we go. This is that room I was doing the show in last night. Gets hot as hell in here though. I was like dying. All right, I keep these binders. I put them in chronological order. So the guy wants to see Muta. Let's see. Can I lower this so you can see the binder? Okay. Here we go. Let me look for it. So there's the Gangsters. Garrison Cade, Gene Snitsky, George South, George Steele, Gerald Briscoe, Giant Gonzalez, Giant Silva and Sonny, El Gigante, Gilbert, Glacier, another Glacier, the Glamour Girls, Gobbledygooker. I got a Gobbledygooker. How many people do you know have a Gobbledygooker? Godfather, the Godwins and Sonny, Goldust, the Goon. How about a Gorilla Monsoon? I got this directly from his daughter. Gorilla Monsoon. And she also included on the back, this is his business card from when he was in the World Wrestling Federation. All right. Great Khali. Here's that Great Muta. Whoever wants to see the Great Muta, here he is. All right. Any other rare names you want to see, let me know. Oh, someone wants to see Savage. That's right. I'll show you Savage, too. Then I'm just going to check messages. If no one else commented or anything, I'm done. If they did, I will be happy to show a little bit more. But, again, at this point, I'm just doing things out of the goodness of my heart. All right, let's see. First of all, I got a few Savages. Get it. I have tons of these binders, dude. All right. First of all, it's signed by both Hogan and oh god, I'm sweating again because this room is so damn hot. I have Masahiro Chono, by the way. The guy said we wanted looking for Japanese guys. All right. There's a Mean Gene, Mean Street Posse. Here we go. This is the Mega Powers, okay? So signed by Savage and Hogan. See it? So Hogan's the yellow, Macho Man's up there. It'd be cool if I could somehow have someone meet Trump and get that sign. I would never mail this away, but yeah, Macho Man and Hogan, Mega Powers. Hi, Rob. Thanks for joining, buddy. You should tell Doug Rush about the show, man. Doug Rush went to college with me. I know you know him, Rob. All right. Let's see. And I'll show you my individual Savage ones. The Mega Powers one's probably the best one I have, though. The other ones aren't as great. But, hey, Savage is Savage. He was actually like my second favorite wrestler growing up. All right, now read your comments after this, and if there's nothing really major going on, I will leave and PM those people. If there's more requests, I will get those out. All right, oh, cool. Here's a cool one. You've seen recently these guys selling the Nation of Domination on their shows, but I actually have The Rock too. I have everybody. Those guys just have 3 out of 4. Let me find Savage. All right, let's see. Powers of Pain. I'm getting there, guys. I'm looking for him. Raven, Ranger Raw. There he is. All right, so these are the solo Savage ones I have. Now, they're not the greatest ones, but it is what it is. This is the Macho Man in WCW. I also have, on the back of the page, you can see, can you get this one? This is like a letter thing, and he signed the letter. And then I have that common picture. I got this one from Rob Feinstein. This is the Savage Gorgeous George combo. When Rob sent mine, though, I requested some kind of proof. So I got the ticket stub and this certificate of authenticity from the place, and I have the date. So it was August 29th, 99. So it's got the ticket stub and everything, all right? So that's the Macho Mans I have in my collection. Not just a couple. He's expensive, and you know, I don't like paying the prices that people want for them, but it's only going to go up. All right, and then let's just see what you guys said. Any other comments? I will get things out. If we're good, we're good. Rob, they're better than last time. I only got, yeah, Saul, I showed the Muda. You missed it? I showed Muda. No, these are not for sale, Dudek. I showed Chono. You saw Chono? Okay. Yeah, I got some good stuff. That's what I'm telling you guys. I just showed you the Macho. You saw it, Josh? So I had a Mega Power one with Hogan. I had a Macho Man WCW one. I guess he was like in the black and red at the Wolfpack. And I had the Gorgeous George combo one. No, those are my personal. The things in these binders, these are my personal collection. These are not for sale. I'm not a big time vendor. I just basically, you know, I sell certain things, but I'm a collector. I'm just like some of you guys. I'm a real fan. I'm not some guy looking to make tons of money off this. All right, so I guess that's it. Is there anybody else that wants to see anybody? I'll give you about 30 seconds to respond. If not, we're good. You can PM me after the show. Yes, I have Elizabeth. I will show Elizabeth. Yeah, I am selling. I went through everything. You can watch this video when you're done. You can download it. I have 3 Elizabeths. I will show you those. Hold on. All right. So she would be, I put everything alphabetical order too, so she would be in my 3rd binder. Oh, while we're at it, I know people love Undertaker. I might as well show Undertaker, all right? Because he's easy to find. I have him right here. So I have 3 Undertakers. That's one. Here's another one. He's like champion like in 97. And here's one with Paul Bearer. Okay. 3 Undertakers I got. I'm going to show you guys Elizabeth now since someone requested her. I hope that solid guy saw Muda. If you didn't, just check back the video later. Look towards the end of the video. You'll see it. That's the point I go upstairs. All right, Elizabeth. I'm looking for her now. All right, we're on Diamond Dallas page. Doug Summers. I'm just flipping through trying to find her. Everyone wants to see Earthquake? What does people say? You saw the okay, cool. I do not have Mike Awesome, no. I got Earthquake, Eddie Gilbert, and Eddie like all in a row. I'll show some of those quickly. All these are in a row. These are big names. Let's start with anyone who's before. Oh, Hebner's before Earthquake. Okay. Look at all these names in a row. Let's lower the camera. All right, let me get this fixed up a little bit. Okay. So we got Earthquake. We got an Eddie Gilbert and Cactus Jack. I bought this actually. This one I actually got from Feinstein. I have not bought from him since the coronavirus started, but I have bought a couple in the past. And this one's personalized, so this is definitely a real thing. There's another Eddie Gilbert too. Okay. Eddie Guerrero's pretty rare. This is Eddie Guerrero. And I got a second Eddie in like silver Sharpie here. All right. I know Elizabeth's coming up soon. There's a Lectra from ECW. Here's Elizabeth. I got 3 of them. This is one of my Elizabeths. And I love Elizabeth. I would never sell her. This is a WCW Elizabeth. And another WCW Elizabeth. I think someone was selling the promo picture today. They didn't have the autograph, though. So I have 3 Elizabeths. All right. Let's see. Anybody else? Let's see. I don't have Mike Awesome. All right. Give you guys a couple more seconds or I'm going to go. Anybody want to see anybody else? You guys want to see Dusty? I'll give you Dusty quickly. I just happened to stumble across him. We got a few Dusties. Here's one Dusty. Here's another Dusty with the polka dots. I just got this one recently, actually, from a New Jersey vendor guy who met me in person. And this is the third Dusty. It's like a magazine page one. Okay. All right. I don't have Mike Awesome now. Yeah, Josh. I was selling stuff. I did a whole show for like, what was it, like an hour and 15, hour, 20 minutes. And now I'm just kind of showing off some of my collection because if you want to see the ones for sale, I'll PM you after the show, okay? Or you PM me right now. PM me. This is 3 Demolition. That's pretty cool. I have a second one of them. Find the other one. Demolition with Fuji. Trying to find my second 3 Demolition. I have 2 of them. Here's my second one. 3 Demolition. Look at that. Nice. You're not going to find it. All right. You're welcome, Johnny. All right. You guys good, or is there anything else we got to see? Because I always want to start PMing some of my customers, finalizing some of these deals. Anybody that didn't buy anything, you can still feel free to PM me. I'm not one of those guys that just sells on show only. I sell outside. Yeah, I got a really good collection, so I got like everything. Yeah, I don't have Mike Awesome, like you said, though, but I'm not really going to go on my way to look for him. If I got a good deal, maybe I take it, but all right. All right, we're going to end the show. I'll PM anybody did a buy. Anybody wants to see anything else, let me know. Have a good night, guys. Bye.